Hello everybody, I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It is a beautiful sunny day here, 17 degrees, and this lovely sun and lovely weather put me in the perfect mood to talk about what I want to talk about today. And it is a personal belief I want to share, and that personal belief is that all the answers you want, all the answers to the most important things you want to get answers to, simply lies in doing what makes you happy. Because when you think about it, what are the two main things people want in their life above pretty much everything else? That is people who love them, a group of people who love them truly and support them, and that is the ability to do what they love, do what makes them happy. And I promise, I can tell you from experience, that if you do them things, you will get the answers to those questions. Now, I know this has a lot of layers to it, because you're not gonna be happy all the time, and you're not always gonna have the ability to do everything you want to do. But what I mean is, just start small. In every moment, just look around and choose the thing that you think will make you the most happy to do, that excites you the most to do, regardless of anything or anyone else, because everything has its own time, and the people who truly support you will allow you to have the time to do what you want to do and do what makes you happy. And that brings me on to the two main points of this video, and that is, when you start doing what makes you happy, you will see, first of all, what truly makes you happy. Because say you do a bunch of different things, and then you compare them. You'll do one thing and you'll say, well, that was pretty exciting, I quite enjoyed that, but it did kind of feel like it had some aspects to it that I didn't really like, or that my time could have been better spent doing something else. And then compare it to another thing, and that other thing could have made you really happy, really excited, could have got your mind buzzing about loads of different ideas that just wanted to make you jump up in the air. And I would say, always choose the thing that brings you the most happiness and the most excitement out of every little thing, because that will allow you to pinpoint your main interest, your main passion, your main hobby. Now, it's all right to have a bunch of different passions and a bunch of different hobbies. I myself have a load, I have my art, I have my comics, I have my video making, I have my wildlife, I have my youth work, and that's important as well. But through this, I discovered that the main thing that truly makes me happy, out of anything of those things that I do, I can pinpoint the one thing that makes me the happiest out of all of them, and that is my comics. And so I know that is my passion, and that is what I want to focus on. Doesn't mean I can't focus on other things as well, but that has basically allowed me to pinpoint the main thing I want to work on in my life, let's say, because that is quite a topic nowadays for a lot of people. We live in a world where there's lots and lots of things you can do, and sometimes it can be hard to pinpoint, and you get confused about the particular thing you want to focus on. And it's fine to focus on a lot of different things, but I think it helps you choose a main thing. Whatever makes you the happiest is your main thing to work on. It's what you're going to be naturally the best at, because you enjoy it, and it's your thing, let's say. And that brings me on to the second thing, which is people. Now, everybody wants an amazing group of people in their life. People who love them, people who support them, people who make them happy. And in this day and age, unfortunately, that can be quite difficult. That can be quite hard. I myself have got to the point where I am quite happy just having a few loyal friends compared to all these different people that seem more self-serving, that seem to just stress me out and make me anxious, and it's just makes you so worried, thinking, well, what do they really care about? Do they care about me? Are they gonna choose me when it really comes down to it? Are they gonna choose me, or are they gonna choose themselves? And what you really want to find is people that choose you, and they choose themselves as well, because it's good to have a balance, you know, not become completely, obviously don't become completely selfish, but at the same time don't become a complete yes man and just let yourself get manipulated and controlled in that way. But in order to find those people, all you really need to do, like I say, is do the things that you love, because people who really support you, who really love you unconditionally in that way, will allow you to do that, and they will also try and love what you love. And they might have different hobbies, they might have different interests, but you know by the fact that they are excited for you and happy for you and want to see you win, tells you exactly that they're your kind of people. And my example for this would be, once again, my comics, because I know if somebody truly is interested and tries to understand my comics and loves my comics, then they are interested and love me as well, because it's my passion, it's what I love, it's who I am, it's another aspect of myself. So you know through that, it's as simple as, if they support your happiness, they want you to be happy. And they're the two main things I wanted to share. But then another thing I quickly wanted to go over is that some people may say, well, what if you have people out there that have negative things that make them happy? And I would say it can't truly make them happy. You know, they can become so apathetic that they can't even feel that empathy or compassion or that care or that guilt anymore, and they can become so deluded in that way that they think, you know, doing something bad or hurting people can make them happy. But it will never really work. It will never really feel the same way or as pure or as good as doing something good, because deep down they're still human and they know that it's wrong. And you know, beliefs can be a powerful thing, and if you've got negative beliefs in that way, then it can trick you into thinking that, but it's not really real. They can get, you know, they can get a dopamine hit from it, but they can't truly be happy from it. And I just think that, once again, preventing things like that just starts by trying to make people happy, trying to support their happiness, and once they have that, they will see, you know, the positive benefits of it, and they will naturally want more of it. Because when you do something good, when you do something that makes you happy, it feels good, and it's like a snowball effect, and it just goes on and on and on. And yeah, that can apply to people who think they get that from negative things, but then it also applies to people who get that from positive things as well. And it will allow you to have more clarity and more knowledge, to be able to do more of what you love and help people more in that way. But that is all I really wanted to share today. I hope that makes sense. I've tried my best to explain it, but yeah, thank you very much for listening. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day on this lovely day, and goodbye for now. Awoogie woo.